All right, guys. I think we're live. Let's see what pops up. Let's see what's bopping. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I always mess up something on a live stream, and this was very impromptu. But it's been a minute since I've chatted with you in this live stream. We'll replay it on the channel, so you guys, even though I won't be able to see it live and be able to interact live, you'll be able to get all the information. Or I don't say information, but just hear what I have to say. What's up, bro? Hey, I appreciate you hopping on right away. You're an auto enthusiast, always supporting. What's up? How do you say it, Gerald? Is it Gerald Thomas? If I messed that up, I'm sorry. And I'm squinting because I don't have my glasses on. I really don't feel like putting them on. What's good, y'all? Listen. I never announced these live streams, and I haven't done one in months. I apologize. I've been trying to do a healthy work-life balance. It hasn't been very good. And also I've been dealing with my health, and I think I told you guys I had some sickness going on last time we chatted, or maybe a time before that. And construction finally started on my house since Ian had done its damage a year ago, Hurricane Ian, and Nicole. And that was a year ago as of 2 days ago. So I finally got some progress now and starting. So garage has been started. One of the rooms have been started. So it's been a lot going on, and been working and trying to take care of my body, and yeah, and trying to get some content out to you guys. So I just wanted to hop on a live stream real quick. You guys can shoot the shit with me. Any kind of questions you want to ask right off the bat, and just kind of hang out. And then kind of want to say why my title here and thumbnail, because it's very political in the car industry sometimes, especially when it comes to Italian cars. And I will say what I can say here, but until I know for sure something is gonna happen, then I will make a complete video on that. That'll be like a 20-minute video with screenshots and details and all that stuff anyways. So I appreciate you. Yeah, progress on the home finally, dude. Like seriously, I'm ready to like get back to normal. Normally my office isn't set up this way, but it's been this way for the past year because extra overflow is on this side because of the hurricane stuff. So luckily, like I said, I've been able to live through it. A lot of people lost a lot of things, in their homes and their belongings and stuff. So I was able to live in my house. My neighbors, not so much. So I got lucky. But I'm ready after a whole year. If you guys deal with buying new homes, get a new home inspection and get a decent deductible on your insurance. Because once it comes time for them to pay you back, you have to pay that deductible, and that deductible is like $7,000, $5,000, whatever it is. That money is coming out of your pocket in order to get the rest of the costs that you need for fixing damages to your home. So make sure you guys do that. Just a little bit of game for you if you haven't bought a home yet or built a home, which that's what happened here. Built a home, but didn't get a new home inspection right away. Things could not be, or they could be more tidied up than they normally are. So, that's always a thing. So, what's new with you guys? What are you guys liking about the content? Anything else that you guys have been enjoying that you want to see? I've been wanting to film more for you guys. It's been raining like the past 8 days here in Florida, dude. And listen, shout out to everybody in New York, because New York is getting flooded right now. New York is going through it. So, here in Florida, we're used to stuff like this. It's our rainy season, it's our hurricane season still until the end of November. New York is getting pounded. But I'm just saying, as me filming for you guys, there's no point when it's coming down rain. So I can't necessarily get, the content I want to get for you guys. But I've been trying to pump out some stuff here and there to kind of fill the time. Normally I'll go and I'll film 2 or 3 videos at a time. So then I'll just spread it out for you guys, so you don't have, content after content after content. I don't want to just like annoy you with a bunch of that stuff. You just closed on yours. Oh, congrats! You closed on your house. Congrats. That's what's up. Is this your first home? Yeah, that's dope. Listen, I'm not pressuring anybody to get a home, especially these times. It's definitely rough out there. And just do what's right for you and what you feel is right when it comes to that stuff. It was right for me at the time. So I'm happy to be here, and I, put myself in a position to where I can enjoy it. But listen, it's tough out there, and buying a home right now is even tougher. So make sure you got your ducks in a row. So I guess I'll kind of go to my topic because I see you guys kind of going back and forth in the comments there. Last day of the month, September. It was a pretty good September. We got some good stuff on the channel. What's up, Alex? And I wanted to get more on the channel for you guys. Again, it's tough logistics wise and catching everything. And this is where car content can be annoying sometimes. Filming car content and all that kind of stuff. The way that 2020 set things up with supply chains and stuff, it was really hard to get a hold of things. And then it wasn't. And now it's hard to get a hold of the things that I'm trying to find. So I already went on a rant last time about how each time I tried to get a car, a specific car, it was either sold, it was either you can't film this because of such and such reason, or something like, I guess like it, I don't know, it was like behind closed doors, something was up and it just wasn't able to be filmed. One was the Grecale Trofeo and Giallo Corsa. The other one was the Premiseri MC20, which I got a hold of for you guys, obviously, and I've seen two of them. And then I forgot what the other one. Oh, the Lusso of the Stelvio, which obviously I got a hold of that for you guys, and a Giulia. So that was great. But when it comes to certain Italian brands, not Alfa Romeo, but the other two, things are very political. Things have to be done a very certain way. Things are a little bit more uptight, and I'm putting this in the nicest way. And for someone who's a smaller content creator, even though I've been doing this for 8 years, someone who's not as respected as some of the other content creators, and I've ruffled my feathers. The heat that I get, I deserve, but at the same time, I've never been shy away from having a conversation with these brands or anybody in this industry to do things the right way given my opportunity. But the way that I did things, I made my opportunities. I got people talking, and then I got their attention. And that's how kind of some things, I want to say progressed or materialized because I made noise. But in order for me to get anything specific for you guys, I have to, I don't want to say, make my seat at the table because, that table, only a certain few amount of people are allowed. And if you're not allowed at that table, you get shut out. So there's some things that, like I said, I can't tell you guys about now, but if the time comes, you'll know why some cars or some dealerships haven't been shown on the channel for a while. And again, it's all political stuff, but it's annoying to the fact that it takes away from you guys. I share this stuff obviously because I love it. And then obviously there's some monetary value in it, but I've built an audience and a community here for sure over the past 8 years. You guys have been awesome to me. I mean, just here, I'm going to show you guys my Facebook page if I can. So if you guys follow me on, hopefully I did that right. Yeah, if you guys follow me on social media, you'll see that I shared my Facebook analytics for the month of September. I reached 9 million people on there, and I have 40,000 followers, which is more than my YouTube that I've been doing for 8 years. Like, I'm building a community and a fan base, and you guys have been so amazing to me. But that still doesn't get you your seat at the table. Now, again, I'm talking about specific Italian brands. No matter what I post or do, Alfa Romeo has always had my back. They've been amazing. I know we plan on doing some more stuff in the future. So I'm excluding Alfa Romeo here. The other two, again, it's a little tougher. Like, we can say we're on good terms, but then nothing really materializes out of it. So it's like I'm on a leash, so I don't post certain things or say certain things that are true, and that information I find out, I keep my mouth closed and, do things by the book. But then at the same time, it's like, well, I don't really get anything from it. It's like, okay, can I post some things because this is what I do? Or, maybe I can just shut up about it and then we can do it to where like I get access to this content so that we can do it the right way. So it's annoying because you can't film this. You can't talk about this. You can't enjoy the cars you love because there's something political about it. I don't ask for much. I just say, hey, I would love to film this car, put it on the channel, just show it off, and hopefully it reaches thousands of people. And then hopefully it brings you business. Hopefully it gets someone interested in the brand. Hopefully it keeps someone loyal or interested in the brand. And I pass on my passion through this camera lens. So it's a little annoying when, things with certain high end, uppity, uptight brands don't necessarily, I guess take lightly with, just small content creators doing things like this because we're like a small drop in the bucket for them. It's like, hey, well, you don't have millions of followers or, whatever. Who are you? Like, if you can't afford the car or you can't, show this out to millions of people, then what are you to us? So it's really weird because it's like they might feel like we don't make a impact enough to help us out and provide us with the content. But then as soon as I say something or whatever I'm not supposed to say or show something I'm not supposed to show, then it's like, oh, now it's gonna get out, or everyone now it's a big deal. So it's like, make up your mind. Stuff like this is a little annoying when it comes to content creation and dealing with certain brands and dealerships and stuff like that. So I never have any problem with anybody. I'm always willing to have a seat and collab and do what I do, guys. I film like 20-minute videos. I just walk around cars. Like, I don't do much. Sometimes I'll drive them. I used to drive a lot more. Now, not as much. But, and then I do the news stories. I do the renderings and the spy photos and things coming up next. Like, I'm into these brands. I like to talk about them. I like to build up the hype. I like to show them off. I like to exchange conversations, and I like to be involved in my community that tunes in 5-6 days a week that I do this. So, again, I'm not asking for much, but I definitely feel like, small content creators like me and stuff aren't valued as much as we should be. But then when it comes to the wrong things, saying the wrong things or saying, things that aren't public or, that are private, then it's just all hell breaks loose. So it's a rant for me. It's just like, I don't know. It's just been bugging me lately. So that's why I said you haven't seen certain things on the channel as of lately. I didn't realize there was difficult to create relationships with players in the space. Yeah, it is. That will allow you an opportunity to share the brand and experience. Yeah, it is, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, you notice the Facebook, man. The Facebook is popping off. It is not embargo related. I will play by the rules. So if it's embargo related, I will play by the rules. Like with Alfa Romeo, all the stuff that you see, like with the 33 and everything, the 33, I got an embargo on that. So I had it before, the presentation. So I was able to share the pictures when I was given the green light and everything of the 33 Stradale. So I had that on embargo from Alfa. I would never break embargoes. And when Alfa first approached me, they asked me if I honored embargoes, and I do. But if we don't work together like that, then should I have to honor stuff like that if I find information on my own? Like, you guys have given me a lot of information and stuff like that necessarily I'm not supposed to have, but I have it. I've had information on Maseratis for a while, for the 2024s. Like I think for the last 2 months. But I haven't shared anything, but I'm not embargoed. So like I could, but again, I'm still trying to play by the rules, and then hopefully that turns into something for me, and materializes, because it's not like I'm holding them hostage and say, "Hey, give me a car or exclusive this and this, or I'll do this." It's like, no, I'm just like, I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to, not, I guess cause a scene and stuff like that. I've already gotten your attention. You already see that I have an audience, and I have people who care about the brand. And all I want to do is show things when I can. Just help me with the access to it. So I would never, break embargoes, and I haven't yet. The stuff that you guys have seen in the past, I got a hold of early, and sometimes I try to shut up. Other times I get too excited. I'm like, well, I don't have any kind of restrictions on this, so I'm just gonna talk about it. So, it's one of those things. I'll tell you guys a story in a second. Yeah, they pick and they choose, Alex. That's for sure. And let me tell you, the other Italian brand with the horse, that one's a whole different story. That's why you never see videos of that. Yeah, it can be a big deal if you feel you don't have to reach. Yeah, yeah. Well done on social media. Gotta run wifey. Oh, that's what's up. Jill, tell wifey I said happy birthday. Y'all have fun. So yeah, it's quite annoying. I've gotten into situations to where I've gotten cars that I've gotten invited to see that I wasn't supposed to see necessarily. And then it ended up turning to something after all of the BS behind it. And it's always after I get a hold of the cars and film them, and it's like, okay, well, you can't post this or you can't show this. And I'm like, you got to give me a time or a date because it's going up. Like it's just people don't take an account of what it takes for you to take time out of your day to travel, to film, to edit. Like I could be making money elsewhere doing other things, but I want to do this. I want to share this. I want to rally for these brands and be there for them. And maybe that doesn't translate well. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not doing a good enough job at that. But this is a very niche kind of sector. Alfa Romeo is a little bit bigger, but like Maserati and Ferrari, like they're a little bit more niche, because not everybody is looking up, videos on them, and especially not for new cars that I'm posting. They might be looking up used cars, or they might be looking up troubleshooting or anything like that. So, it's not going to reach a giant audience. You're not going to get 1 million subscribers, posting Ferrari videos. It doesn't work that way because they're not accessible. They're not accessible to most people who are going to type this stuff on YouTube. So I don't do it to get the most subscribers. I don't do it to get the most monetization and get big and popular and famous from it. I do it because I enjoy it. So again, I think it's just like one of those things to where unless I have all of those things, the popularity contest and the status and the money, then it's like move peasant, like we'll call the shots. So I feel like I've been a good enough person to a lot of people, and been doing good by them, especially over the past year. I would like to, I guess, for that to translate into something other than going backwards, which it seems like it's been doing. So yeah, it's just again, it's annoying creating content. It kind of takes the wind out of your sails because it's like I enjoy it, but then I was like, I don't want to go through the hassle of doing it. Sometimes I don't want to have to, you know, go back and forth with someone or go through the politics and stuff like that, in order to film it. I was like, is it worth my time? Is it worth the effort? Obviously you guys are worth the effort. And I appreciate you guys coming in to hear my rant. And I know I haven't seen you guys in a while. And again, I've been, at least on stream, I've been pretty busy. And like I said, taking care of my health. I've lost a lot of weight, if you guys haven't told or couldn't tell, because of my health issues, and house construction is going on. So I've been busy. And then, being a dad and all that. So yeah, it's just I don't know. It's a little disappointing that I haven't had a lot of things materialize from that. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep grinding, but I'm gonna just let you guys know that like some of the political uppity, uptight kind of stuff I don't really mess with. So like if it don't work out, I'm not gonna like pursue it. And again, I'll give you guys a full story if I get back on here next time. You'll probably know by then the bigger story. I'm talking about one specific car. It's a famous car, not the Beckham Maserati. That's a whole different story, and maybe I'll tell you guys a story about that too. Um, but yeah, let me get back to you guys in the comments. Have you thought about pivoting your content, like driver experience, via interviews or stories or docs? I mean, I could try that. I could try that. I want to get more user cars on the channel. Like you guys know, I've been able to film some people with custom cars and that classic Alpha I had, Boris's his Alphas that he's done up in the racing livery and stuff like that. I like you guys showing off your cars and sharing them with the channel and your stories with those. So I might have to try to reach out to more of you guys and film that Alfa Romeo SZ. This out here, the Zagato. There's an old one that's imported here. It's out here in my city. I gotta get with him and track him down and film his car. But I would like to do stuff like that and just show off. Have you guys show off your cars? Yo, what up, Mr. Automotive? It's been a minute, bro. How you doing? I bought my first Maserati from watching your videos. Alex, that's what's up. A while back. What model did you buy? Yeah, very niche. It's very or niche. Do you still have your Stinger? I do not have my Stinger anymore. I went through my 4 years for my lease. Now I'm in a Telluride because I needed more space. I call it the dad cab because I needed 3 rows because my daughter is like 5'5". Yeah, she's taller than her mom, and I needed more space for her and her friends. I just took her and her friends to Spirit Halloween to look at Halloween costumes. So I'm in full dad mode. So I had that for 3 years. 3 years. And then she'll be able to drive after that. And then I'll be able to get what I want. I want to get an Alpha. That's the next goal. Don't ask me which model. We'll see where I'm at in life. But the next one would certainly be an Alpha. You heard it here first. It's no problem, bro. Certainly understand your plight with how much effort it requires. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not complaining. I just, again, it's annoying. That's it. I just want to do more for you guys, but I can't because of the brands that I deal with. I wouldn't have this problem at Nissan. I'll tell you that. If I want to take an Altima out, I wouldn't have this problem with an Altima. Oh, you had a gray Ghibli. That's what's up. At the end of the day, you put in work. This will translate into something very important for you. Keep going, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I said, the thing with Alfa Romeo and Formula One, I mean, even getting on their press releases and everything like that, Alfa's been so good to me. So like, I can't I can't stress enough that that's meant so much to me. Quadrifolio, let's go. Yes, I'm gonna go for Alpha next, that's for sure. I've already had two Ghiblis, so I've been in that realm. Oh, Stelvio QV and Rosso 4 months ago. Yeah, I remember. You hit me up. You hit me up about that. And you showed me, and we talked about it, and then you bought it, man. That's what's up. Um, I don't know if I will do an SUV. And listen, I love my telly right now, and I love being high up and having all the space. But I might want to get back into a sedan. So, um, in 3 years, there's going to be a couple alphas out. The new Julia is probably going to be out in that time. So what do I do? Because quadrifolios, they're going to be hard to come by. And I think that even the used market, they're going to be tough. And they're going to probably be expensive. Because if Alpha does go fully electric with the next Julias, guess guess who's buying all these used quadrifolios that are ice? You know what I mean? Like, those are going to, if you got one right now, which I know a couple of you do, hold on to those things. All right, hold on to them. If you don't have to let them go, don't let them go. Um, so I would love to have a quad. Let's see. Like I said, let's see where I am at life. If I can make one of those work, because spreading it across the house and a kid and all that stuff is it's a lot of work. Um, So yeah, biggest thing is I'm happy you guys are sticking with me and right there with me. I'm still trying to pump out these videos for you guys without being too overbearing and in your face, but I try to be consistent. 6:30 every morning here, Eastern time. You guys will get a video at least 5 days a week. So that's what I'm shooting for, and that's what I've been doing the past however many years. So glad you guys are sticking with me there. Again, it's been raining in Florida for the past 7 days. So I haven't been able to go film anything. So I do have some more stuff coming for you guys. Fiats are here in the States again after 4 years, and I've been meaning to get to those. We've had them for like 3 weeks now. So I know you guys have talked to me about seeing Fiats on the channel months ago, and I started putting Fiats on the channel as far as news and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely want to do that again for you guys, but actual Fiats now that they're here in the States again. Because last time they were here, I was actually working at the dealership, and I remember filming a couple for you guys. So I'll get some Fiats on the channel. So let you guys know what's popping for 2024. I think they might be 2023 models. But either way, the new Fiats in the USA, I'll show those off for you guys as well. Quadrifolio on lock, yeah, and keep it. Rock it with me to the end. I appreciate it. Like I said, the support is super dope. I mean, super dope. If I would have changed my Ghibli for sure, I'll go to Alpha. Had some in the past. Okay. And 196. Oh, 156. Okay. Yeah, so Alphas for me have evaded me. And I told you guys in one video years ago, and now I regret it. This was before I got my Stinger, and a reason why I posted a video why I wouldn't buy an Alfa Romeo. Now that stirred a lot of people's emotions, probably just because of the title itself until you watch the video. And then people still didn't get it in the video. But since I worked at the dealerships, I drove those things every day. I went and got gas in them. I started them, did reviews in them. So like, I didn't necessarily want to buy one because I was working there, and I drove them all the time. And then the Stinger came out, and I was like, well, this is the closest thing to my Ghibli S as far as engine type, twin turbo V6, horsepower, rear wheel drive, room for four. It was practical with a little hatchback. Like it made sense, and I love that car, and it did me very well. I didn't have any problems, not one single problem with it. So it was great. It made sense, but that's why I didn't buy the Alfa at the time. Now coming along the lines, I got to Telluride for good reason, but now coming back to it, I have no reason not to buy an Alfa in after the Telly's done. So trust me, guys, it's coming. It's coming. You said can't wait to get my 2021 Levante S Grand Sport. Why you say don't do it? Why you tell Dan don't do it? I would love a Levante if I had a sedan and I went for an SUV. I would love a Levante, but in a perfect world, I don't have that kind of cash to buy both. So I gotta pick and choose. And again, since I've already had two Maseratis, might be time to give the Alphas a shot. But I wanna see this explanation before I let you guys go, because it's been about 30 minutes. Listen, guys, if you want to hit the like button too before we get out of here, just to kind of bump it up. And real quick, guys, it's been September. Why is it already October tomorrow? What is going on? Like, you blink twice and it's gone. Like, we're really flying. And the holiday times goes by so fast. Like, we're gonna blink and all of 2023 is gonna be gone. October flies, and then November and December, they don't even exist because there's so much going on in that time that like the days are gone. And hopefully we will have some 2024 Mazis coming in. Mazzi stuff has been real short. You guys have seen all the Grecales. You've seen a lot of Gran Turismos. The MC20s, they come and they go. Politics behind those, of course. So I don't always get to film those. And really, we're waiting on Quattroporte Levante and Ghibli's. Again, I have the information on those. I'm not going to share them. It was whatever. They should be arriving hopefully soon. It's not a bunch that's changed. Really, it's the last hurrah for those models. and those platforms. So they're going all out with the options. So you're gonna see a lot of them that are gonna be loaded. I missed the not Gurkali, the Gran Turismo Prima Serie. There's one that was in Fort Lauderdale, and again, that's 3.5 hours away. But that came in sold, so it was one of those things like if you don't get there and you don't get permission right away to film it, it's gone. So that one evaded me. Hopefully, I can get a hold of another one or get a hold of one from another dealer. But I want to get the Prima Serie Gran Turismo on the channel for you guys. But yeah, Maserati stuff is in content has been slow for other reasons and because we're just waiting on the 2024 models for the last platforms to come in. Alex, yeah, yeah, definitely laugh out loud at him. Yeah, hit the like button, please. I appreciate y'all. Q1 to Q4 real quick. Yeah, why not? Tell Dan why not. Do you work at an Alpha dealership? No, I used to back in 2018, 2019. Is there any content I can get for you from Maserati or Alpha Maserati Austin? Nothing in particular. Alpha Romeo is giving me all the content I need. As far as when they know something, they'll definitely let me know, and they'll let me know when I can share it. So I'm pretty on lock with Alpha. I got most of the 2024 information. What I don't have is obviously the Grand Cabrio and the Folgeri EVs. I don't have any information on that. But again, with Maserati, I'm playing nice, so I'm not sharing it. Even though I'm not under any embargo, I'm not sharing it. I'm being a better person. I went to leaker rehab, and I don't want to relapse. But I would definitely like to get a gold medal one day, and actually collab with something with Maserati. For my efforts one day. If Maserati, you're watching this, I'm being a good boy. If you had to choose between Alfa Stelvio Quadrifoglio versus Maserati Levante GTS, which one would you choose? Well, okay, so Levante GTS. So the Levante is the Modena S now, which is the twin turbo V8 or the Trofeo. The Modena S is only here in the United States right now. Overseas, they don't get a Modena S, but that's the older V8 version versus the Levante Trofeo, which is 580 horsepower. The Modena S is 550. That's a good question. That's a really good question. Because if you talk about the Modena S, it's a V8. Like for the engine itself, having a Ferrari derived V8, no matter how small Ferrari's, part is in it, still having a Ferrari derived V8 might be the closest you ever get to getting Ferrari parts in a vehicle. But then you have a Ferrari derived V6 in the Stelvio, but then it's a V8, so it's like, yes, they both have, partnerships with Ferrari on the components of the engine, but V8, I'm only stressing V8 so much because we're losing them. We don't have V8s anymore. They're not making new V8s anymore, so like, before I die, before I melt away into ash and become one with the earth, that got dark. I would want to have a V8, an Italian V8. And if it's not in a Gran Turismo, well, then I have the option between a Levante Modena S. Well, then I might have to take that Modena S. But then I know the Quadrifolios are going away with the V6s, the twin turbo V6s, if they're going electric. That's a tough question. That's a tough question. If the Maserati was a V6, then I would take the Alpha. But since the Maserati is a V8, I might have to go with the Levante. I figured, yeah, no relapse. Yeah, Maserati is gonna be on my butt, but I probably said enough to where they're like raising their eyebrows with my rant today. But hey, nobody's reached out to me in a while, so maybe they'll email me. Um, yeah, you would choose Maserati, Carlos. You gotta have the luxury and all the prestige and options in Maserati. That's what they're doing. They're more of a luxurious version of Alpha. A question I had a hard time answering myself. Yeah, that would be an even harder question if I was in the market. Maserati make their own engines now in house. Yeah, I mean, I would say they're 100% Maserati. Some would argue that, like with the Grecale. It's a very alpha-ish Maserati. With the platform and the engines and stuff like that. So I would say Maserati has more of a hand in their own engines and they have more say so and leeway. I'm not saying because I don't know specifically if it's 100% Maserati from start to finish. Yeah, interesting perspective. I like the V8 choice. Baby Rari either way. Yeah. And keeping it in the family either way. So that's why it's a tough choice. So the QV is going to go up in value. Sounds like a good investment. I mean, once there's no more of them, like if you got a low mileage QV, I feel like you're going to be like sitting on gold. You know what I mean? Like that QV that I put on the channel, that 100,000 mile Giulia Quadrifoglio in Volcano Black with the did they have the carbon bucket seats? I believe 100,000 miles, and it's sold at the price that I showed you guys. With I think it was $40,000. 40,000? Yeah, 100,000 miles, $40,000. I think that car brand new was maybe like 80 and some change. $40,000 for 100,000 miles. Like insane. And I like to poke around on the market just to see what's out there. Not that I'm in any market right now, but like I still see QVs that are pretty good price. So I feel like QVs are only gonna go up, especially if you got guys. I tried. I gotta tell you guys this story. If you guys are still here, okay, I got 20 of you still here. Okay. Let me tell you this story. So I don't know if you guys saw, but I posted on the channel about needing an allocation for a Giulia Quadrifoglio Anniversario. Okay, I think only 26 are coming to the states or something like that. I think only 26 are coming to the states, and I had posted about allocation. Well, it wasn't for me. I wish it wasn't for me, but those things are sold out. The people who got the allocations got them in April, I believe. And the only way I can find one is if somebody reached out to me and said they wanted to sell their allocation. Well, I had somebody reach out, but they wanted a lot more money over that sticker price, and that is completely fine. I get it. I was trying to get it for someone that has a great collection of alphas, and I've actually had some of their cars on the channel before. That's another story. But yeah, they wanted a big chunk, and I'm not gonna say exactly how much, but use your imagination. They showed me the sticker of their car, so I knew it was. They showed me their order form and everything. It was a legit order. I saw a breakdown and the price and everything, and they wanted a legit chunk over the sticker price. And I was like, man, like if these are going for this much now, imagine when the ICE models are discontinued and you still got an Anniversario edition. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm telling you, like alphas with those ICE engines, or sorry, those internal combustion engines, I'm already seeing it firsthand. Yeah, it's insane. If that person reaches out to me, which I don't think they will, reach out to me again and say that I can share their spec and their allocation, then I definitely will. And if anybody has one or know that they have one coming in Florida that they want me to film, 100% reach out to me. RPO3GT@gmail.com. I think I said that right. Hopefully I did. It's in my YouTube contact stuff. Yeah, let's do some work. A Maserati is a Maserati. Yeah, that QV cell was nuts. Do you think the inline four and the Grecale will be reliable? I think so. I mean, the hybrid technology is new, so I think if there's anything to worry about and all the electronics, then it might be that. I mean, the first year of all that kind of stuff, you always got to troubleshoot. You don't necessarily know what's gonna work, what's not, and the durability of it. So let's give the Grecales, this model year run, which we've had them for almost a model year, and then kind of see where we're at. But I think it'll be all right. But again, we'll see. The problem with Italian cars is depreciation. That's the elephant in the room. We've talked about that plenty of times. Other people have talked about that. I wish it wasn't the story, but it is, and I definitely will probably be going the lease route when I do get into another Italian car. Yeah, getting much better, similar depreciation to BMWs and Benz now. Yeah, the car market has changed big time, especially since 2020. And supply chain, and then interest rates, and then we got too much product, and then all this stuff going on. And then now we're on strike. The big brands are on strike. Stellantis, GM, Ford. It's been a mess for us consumers lately. So everybody who's been in the game the past 3 years, shout out to you, and I hope it gets better. I was in one of them. I paid a little bit over for my Telluride. It's all politics, but I got a lot back for my Stinger, because I didn't use all the mileage up. So it ended up working out because I needed a 3-row vehicle, but still, it's crazy. Italian cars, but not Ferrari and Lambo. No, yeah. I mean, Ferrari, self-proclaimed, which I agree with the best, most prestigious car brands in the world. They're never gonna have issues with depreciation. That's non-existent for them. Other than that, guys, you got anything else for me? I know I've kept you 42 minutes. I know it's been a while. We've been needing to catch up. I always go to try to end it with you, and I guess one more thing. What do you guys think about the 33? I know I've had a couple videos on this. What do you guys think about the 33? We didn't necessarily have a live stream about this. I feel like I should have. Wow. Massively beautiful. I am going to reiterate again, and this is going to be my final thoughts, I promise. Should have been more than 33. 333 would have been great. Now, I know Alpha took the safe route, because if you can't sell 333 of those at the price they're going to be at, then you're SOL. And yeah, the brand wants to continue to be profitable. This is, I guess, a homage to, a legendary car, and showing off what they can do when they have the capital to do so. And with pre-selling a lot of these models, this is what we can do. Same with Maserati. You want to see a $1 million MC20? You got the MC Extrema. That's your $1 million MC20. So, it's the same thing there. They're not going to build a bunch of them, because who's going to buy a bunch of those? Where's your clientele for that? So I get it. I just, 33, they're going to be so hard to track down. I think I got word of how many that are coming to the States, and it's under 2 hands. So less than 10. I'm not going to say exactly how much, but there are some American buyers of these. So again, if I can get a hold of one, per usual, I will get a hold of one. If Alfa Romeo brings it to the Grand Prix in Miami next year, and they want to invite me again, better believe I will be there. But man, what a beautiful car. What a great homage. It had everybody talking about Alpha again. Not that the GTA and GTA AM didn't have everybody talking about Alpha again, but this is on a different scale. Again, this shows what the brand is capable of when they have the limited resources and money to spend. And this was like, money's no option. Let's build something incredible. And they really did. And I don't got much more to say about it. It's chef's kiss, if that is very appropriate for the car I'm talking about today. Very special car. 33 is a dream car. I saw AMC 20 Philadelphia 195 ran out of gasoline. Dang. Ran out of gas? What the? Come on. Not in the MC20. Um, but yeah, so those were my final thoughts with the 33. Again, they really outdid themselves with that. And I had a discussion, a small discussion with Alfa Romeo USA about it again when I got the information on it. I was blown away. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this stuff because I got more coming. Again, just some things knocked the wind out of my sails with sales. SAILS, not sales. I'm not selling these cars. But just the political stuff just is ridiculous sometimes. Let's just get back to enjoying these cars, showing them off, and keeping it at that. Okay. You saw MC20 Cielo at the delivery or at the dealership. That's what's up. 441,000 euros. Woo! I guess that had to have been pretty optioned out. I mean, the carbon package is what 30 something thousand. The carbon, well, you can't do a carbon roof on that. The carbon fiber spoilers 6,000. Carbon ceramic brakes 10,000. So you can, I mean, they start at 360 here. I think it's 360 or 260. 260? I don't know. 260, I think. 260. Yeah, so you could option them out pretty heavy. So, woo, that's yellow must have been crazy. Was it a Prima Serie? Because the Prima Serie is pretty heavy already. Guys, definitely show your love. Like the video, comment, share, whatever you want to do. Help keep your boy in business. Check out the merch. If you guys want to donate, I got the PayPal and the Venmo and Patreon and Cash App, all that stuff. Appreciate you guys. You guys have been showing so much love. You don't have to do that stuff. You can just tune in. You can pop up the video on a different tab while you do something else and let that boy play. I'll take it. A view's a view. A win's a win. Your boy loves the support either way. So make sure you guys check that out. Definitely gonna keep doing it, Dan. I appreciate it. Appreciate you, Euro. Y'all have a good weekend. Yes, definitely. Enjoy October 1st tomorrow. Yeah, I bet lots of carbon fiber on that Cielo to be that price. Worth it in my book. Appreciate it, Dan. All right, I'm going to let y'all go. It's been 47 minutes. I appreciate y'all rocking with me for this long. Yeah, I'll have the stream on the channel, so if you guys need to watch it back, play it back, do all that stuff, tune into the Facebook. I left the link somewhere up there in the chat. And let's keep rocking, y'all. We'll talk to you guys in the next one. You guys be blessed. I appreciate it, Carlos. You guys have a good one, and we'll talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.